welcome to Looping Twisted. It's Debbie here. Pleased to see you again, and it's episode 9 today. And today is Monday the 29th of June 2020. Right, so first off, welcome. Glad to see you again. Hope that you've enjoyed Virtual Wonder Woman. I know it went on for a bit, but I thought it would be better to put it into bite-sized pieces. I'm just looking at my notes just to check what I'm doing today. Right, first off, finished objects. Well, finished objects. I have sadly no finished objects today, and I'm not wearing anything because it's not cold enough to wear anything, but then again, so we'll see. The weather has turned down again from going from belting up thunderstorms. Now we've just got looks gloomy and a bit of wetness, a bit of rain, but looks gloomy most of the time. Anyway, so right, let's see where we are today. Things I've been doing. Works in progress, isn't it? Whips, whips, whips. First off, the cabled hat to match my lovely, lovely, lovely cabled Crossing of the Ways scarf. Put that down there a sec. This is the cabled hat. It's a shame she didn't do a better name for it, but anyway. So that is, it's not far off done. So once I've finished the Mitred Square, the continuous Mitred Square Blanket, which is nearly done now, yeah, second whip. Bit some other stuff in it. The crocheted continuous Mitred Square Blanket, which I've put pictures up on Instagram so you can see it. Nearly finished now. I've done 2 and a bit bits of the border. I'm doing 4 separate strips. Knitted. Aha, aha. I should have warned you. It could freak you out a little bit with the crocheters and the fact that I put a knitted border on it. But I like doing things that are a little bit different. And I really love this. Moss stitch is my favourite knitted stitch. I was going to try and put a cable down, but it didn't look right. But I think now, yeah, because I've joined it on, as you can see from this side, putting the cable on would be damn near impossible. Otherwise I'd have to actually sew the edge to attach the cable. Hey, I'll do it another time, so something else. I do like the idea of that whopping great big cable with a moss stitch background. So it'll be done, be fine, be fine. So I've got 2 and a bit sides done. So when I finish, well, this is for me anyway, so teal it was, rather than black and white didn't look right. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Samples of fleeces, ongoing as the fleeces. The fleece situation is going to be ongoing for quite a while. As you can see, one of the, I'm trying not to bring it out because last time I did, I got all these bits of fibre and dust. It needs carding yet. It's been washed. Smells nice, very woolly. I need it a little bit sore because I think I have left some second cuts in there by accident. And looking at how people do their locks out and stuff, and they have their locks all presented really nice in little boxes. I'm thinking, I just got it stuffed into bags. A few bags, I have to say. I've still got, out the 14 fleeces initially, there were 10 Welsh Mountain. A lovely girl from up at Bolton came down when things would ease a little bit and she could drive again. So she came down and she got what could have been 3 fleeces. We're not exactly sure, but anyway, but she's not done much before. Well, she's done nothing preparation wise, so that was quite nice, having a little chat. And I was feeling quite knowledgeable then because I was thinking, oh, do this and do that. Thinking, oh, not that I'm an expert or anything, but anyway, so that's ongoing. And works in progress. Electric eel, Nano. We had a Zoom meeting on Saturday for the guild. That's the spinners, dyers and weavers. Sorry, I got fluff in my face again. Spinners, dyers and weavers guilds, Northwest Cheshire. We had a Zoom meeting on Saturday, which was it's different, but it was very helpful. And Lorna, bless her boots, Lorna helped me again with a little Nano. So I bought it at Virtual Wonder Wool, as you know if you've watched the thing. Look at this. It's, oh, whoops. Right, that's the second bit of fluff I've pulled off like that. But look, Can you see that? Thin yarn. Ridiculously thin. Anyway, so Lorna helped me get me started. Although I did do what she told me not to when I put a thread leader on, and it worked fine. Apart from it keeps catching in these bloody little wiry bits. The yarn guides. Yeah, I'm not impressed with these, Morris. But saying that, he's put on his website, he's put some 2 downloadable 3D printer patterns for these arms, and also for new yarn guides. And it's like it grips round. It's like a figure of 8 sort of. It clips onto the yarn arm, and then you've got this big ring with a very, very wide orifice. So once I get that sorted out, I was going to ask my friend Alan to do it, but unfortunately they had a fire, and basically the fire took out the 2 3D printers and the computer. So that's a bit knackered there, and it's a shame because he was doing loads and loads of stuff for the NHS, face shields and stuff. So he's bit back to square one, which is unfortunate, but they're alright. So that's the important thing, they're fine, and there's not a lot of damage, but it just smells really badly apparently. Anyway, but he's printing me some wonderful 3D spindles, but Turkish ones. But yeah, there is a problem with the fact that now yeah, they can't print anything because I haven't got the printers anymore. So it's got a GoFundMe page. So if you look at I'm sure it's GoFundMe, Alan Bannister, please give him a bit of dosh, because he was doing such a good job for NHS and that. Anyway, but anyway, so Nano, get back to it. It's got this lovely brown, I like brown, as you know I like brown, with pinks and green bits in it. It's an, I think they call it an art bat. I bought it at Wonderwall 2019. This is the thing about buying there, you can see what you're getting, whereas if you're buying it online it might be a bit of a surprise when you get it back. Good or bad, you know, you never know. Anyway, so that's about all I've been doing at the minute. I've got changed jobs at work now. I'm not working on days anymore, I'm working nights, which I am very pleased with, because now I can actually sort out my days, basically. Better for the dogs. Chickens are loving it because they're getting loads of free time out. Well, they were. I mean, it's they've been out today, but it's quite stormy out there, so I'm not putting them out today now. They're in their run, but they've had lots of corn and nibbles, so they're quite happy. Anyway, moving on. Right, let's do magazines then, right? You know, I've already said before, I subscribe to 2 magazines, Inside Crochet and Simply Crochet. Inside Crochet, number 126, arrived the other day. There you go. I've just had a quick flip through it, and as usual there's lots of nice interesting articles. Yeah, so first off we have, there's book reviews as well, sorry. So the book reviews, really nice book. It's about shawls. It's cool. The Shawl Project, book 5. Don't know how many they're going to have. And it's by Joanne Grace. The Crochet Project, £12, and it's written in UK. Right, so it's just like, we don't have a single crochet, we have double crochet, treble and all that. Yeah, absolutely, some really nice stuff in here. I'll just flip through it. Like an Indian style top. I've just missed some of the markers. Let's move back a bit. This is lovely. This is the Floral Diamonds Jumper by Fran Morgan. I love it. It's in double knit, but you could do it with 2 rows of fingering held together, or you could do a mohair held with another yarn. I think it'd look really, really nice if it was in darker colours. It's gorgeous, and it is, but it's just not me in those colours. But it is something I'm thinking about. And there is a fabulous, oh, I love this. This is the Himalayan Salt Tea. Whether you can see that. Himalayan Salt is the colour of the actual yarn. But it's a nice little tee. It's a V-shape top, short. You can make it longer if you want to. Nice charted pattern. It's got a little bit of the middle bit has got a little bit of texture in it. And then we have one fabulous shawl. All right, there you go. This is gorgeous. They've showed it in a gradient yarn. It goes to a point, and it has a little tassel on the point, as you can see there. Right. So that's one fabulous. That's by Lisa Cook. That's the Vine on Time shawl. Textured leafy lace pattern, and it's lovely, and it's not scary to me now because I've done filler crochet, so that's fine. And then I say lots of bits and pieces, but also it's got some baskets, different patterns again in crochet. That's the way to use up that acrylic, girls. Right, moving swiftly on, let's go to Ply magazine. It's all about supported spindles this time, so that's cool. Right, it's June, the June issue. I've only got 2 issues of this. I've bought, because it's American and it's quite expensive and it's difficult to get hold of. So I've bought the drop spindle one, which I can't remember what number it was. You know, this is number 29, summer. Issue 29, this one was supported spindles. So I'm not really sure what the other one was, but I bought it at 2019 Wonderwool, so that's probably the autumn before that. But anyway, so really nice articles. See if I can flip through. And we have one by James Perry, also known as Long Draw James, about whirls and the different shapes of whirls and how they affect the speed and the type of yarn you get and everything else. So that's really interesting. He does all technical things like spindle mechanics, inertia, angular momentum and angular speed, and just overall findings. And he's also spun on each spindle, and he shows you the type of yarn it's best for. And there you go, really good article by James. Right, moving on. Let's move on now. What shall we do? Yarn and stuff in the post. You probably think I'm buying yarn all the time. It's not true, not true at all. I do buy it now and again. I'm trying to support people. I'm still using my Wonderwool money that I would have spent on accommodation, so in a way, you know, it's good for us because we haven't had to pay that accommodation out. But anyway, so I've been supporting a few people, and I've been buying a few treats for friends as well. Right, so let's start off with my mate Rita. Rita and Alan, best friends for years, Rita particularly. Right, I have a stash bag here. It's a luncheon bag, yes. Full of cashmere type yarns, because she's a big fan of cashmere. I am a big fan of yak. She goes bonkers for cashmere. So I got these 2 little beauties, Rita, coming your way soon. It's 100% cashmere. 100% Mongolian cashmere. Fibre space, 650 meters per 50 grams. So spun in the UK, hand dyed by Jenny. The colour is called Grasses. So I bought them from somebody's destash, so don't worry, I haven't paid as much as I should have paid for them. And it's fibre space, fibrespace.co.uk. But there's this fabulous group on Facebook called YarnSnobs. That's it, YarnSnobs, which is quite nice. So I thought I might overdye them for her to make it into like a grey green. And obviously because it's lace, it's rather thin. I think she'll collapse when she sees how thin it is. But I thought I might rewind them a double, so your 650 meters will then become 325, but you'll get a thicker yarn, and then you could put that yarn with something else and make it a decay weight. And also little goodies in here, some more goodies that I bought and I've destashed from people's destashes, so you can see they don't look so bad together. You know, this is gobsmacking, absolutely gobsmacking. It's from Yorkshire Dales Yarns, and it's 70 superwash merino, 20 cashmere, 10 nylon. So that is gorgeous. So if I do them, put them down to a grey green, I think that'll go quite nice together. So I'm just sort of trying to get them so they're basically like a gradient sort of thing. I know it's a daft way of doing it in some respects, but I like dyeing, I like experimenting. But I will ask you first, Rita, so just in case you want to just keep them as green, but I'll rewind them for you so it makes it into like a 4 ply. Right, let's move the stash bag. Sorry from Pins and Needles and Jenny from OwlAboutYarn. They have their own podcasts and stuff. Jenny's a fabulous dyer. Zoe's brilliant. She's always doing knitting and stuff. And her husband runs the gym in Cardiff, Dave's Gym. And very entertaining podcasts. Very informative as well. So you learn a lot about different people. They started to do a Welsh yarn. They wanted to produce a Welsh yarn all done in Wales. So they go to the actual fleece collective. They pick up the actual fleeces that they want to use. They then drive them a long way in a van to the scour and spinners. So that's all done for them, and then they take them home and they dye all of it as well. And then they launched it at 2019, and it's called cartfref yarn, which cartfref in Welsh means home. So that's lovely. And they had a little shade card of double knit at that time. They've just released 4 ply. The only thing I would say is that it would have been really useful to put the colours on the card here, but saying that, that's fine. So it's cartfrefyarn.com, and it's gorgeous. I hadn't bought any because it's one of those things. I picked up the I knew they were going to do it because I've seen the podcast, got the shade card. I haven't actually done it until the knittearetreat was online this time, so I had no problem attending to it. It's a weekend, they normally do. So, haha, this is nice. So they've expanded the range of colours as well. So not only are they doing 4 ply now, but a lot more colours. Now look at these babies. Oh god, it was so difficult to choose. I thought, no, I'll get 5. Get 5, and that gives me a good choice of colours. And I nearly bought the grey, but I thought, what's the point of buying the grey? I've got an undyed one on here. So combination of these gives me an idea of most of the range. 3 gorgeous blues. Right, so this teal. They're all 20 grams. Excuse me. I'll just take my glasses off a sec. Non-super wash, Welsh 4 ply, approximately 20 grams, 79 yards. And it's approximately, because it's a blend, 67% Welsh mule and 33 blue-faced Leicester. So they've made some gorgeous colours. And I love this green because unlike the forest green, this is really tonal. So I love how the light catches it. The purple, well, what can you say? I love purple. Purple's fine. Teal, sold. And then this red is like a bit pinky red. So it's on the pinky side of red, I'd have said. Absolutely beautiful again. And the yellow, which is more of golden yellow. It's not looking as dark as it is. It's got more oomph to it. Right? But 5 gorgeous colours. And there's more colours. But the thing about the mini skeins, I've only done a limited number, but at least then I can buy 5 different colours, and then I know for the future. And because these are all these fingering weight, I did say, didn't it? Yeah, so these are 4 ply, and the original card is double knit. That's the word I'm looking for. Right, so after doing that, so I did dawdle. I went to the knittearetreat. I got involved, and it was good. It was brilliant. Yarn bingo I wasn't brilliant at. I didn't get a lot done. Unfortunately that weekend I think I had other stuff to do as well. But apparently I won a prize. I won a prize on yarn bingo. I won the OwlAboutYarn prize from Jenny. So I won this little beauty. There you go, OwlAboutYarn. Pomp and Circumstance, and it's like a purple, a black, and yeah, a crimsony pink. It's not as red as it looks in there. It's very pinky. But I thought I might actually get round to make the socks that I bought the pattern from Zoe from the first Wonderwool. Tried to make socks, weren't very good at it, so I thought I need to try that again. That's on my list to do. Anyway, and this gorgeous little bag came with it. It's super. It may not be as sturdy as the Treadling Woman bag from the Virtual Wonder Wool. But look at that. You can see the top bit. It stands. Its bottom is really good. And I love it because it's got, oh, it's got little, I didn't see this before. It's got little sewing reels. Can you see that? All About Yarn. Little sewing reels. It's very vintage. I absolutely adore it. Thank you very much, Jenny. Totally unexpected. Very vintage fabric as well. Like a bit of brown. I do like a bit of brown. I'm not really a pink girl, but I have to say, I love this combination. Absolutely gorgeous. I never looked at project bags with Jenny before, so I think I might be doing that in future. Here we go, eh? So much for not buying project bags. Now I can't do anything but thinking about them. And some lovely little stitch markers. There you go, hopefully. Oh, come on. Focus. Right, so that's Owl About Yarn. Jenny's a fabulous dyer. I need to look at her other stuff as well now. Oh, she's just moved. She's moved from Etsy onto her own website at OwlAboutYarn.com. Right, so there is stuff on Etsy last time I looked, but it's sale stuff, which is fine actually. Oh, and I got the bag. Yeah, I've got a bit balmy on bags this year, haven't I? But hey, you know, last year's bag, but who cares? It's last year's bag. It's fine. It's lovely. I like that. So, oh, I'll have a choice now where to keep me whatever I make with Jenny's yarn. But there you go. Right, now, Countess Ablaze. Countess Ablaze, a very distinct brand in Manchester. I love how she looks after her staff, particularly at this moment with the COVID-19 thing going on, herself and her staff. And she has various things, and she has a thing called Yarn Cartel. There you go. Get your yarn fix, a yarn subscription club from Countess Ablaze, yarncartel.com. I think Countess Ablaze is .com as well, but I'll look that up and I'll put it down the bottom for you, okay? Oh, God, I miss this gobsmacking yarn called Nerds Prefer Their Rainbows Dark. That's it. I missed it, and it was fabulous. And I nearly, well, I felt gutted. I nearly cried, I tell you. It was absolutely gorgeous. So, because of the popularity and things that were happening politically, she decided to do this other special, gobsmackingly gorgeous, and she said she'd do one called the Ministry of Truth Twisting. This was, oh, I think it was around Dominic Cummings' affair, the fact that he could job off to Scotland and it didn't make any difference, and go for an eyesight test by going out to Barnard Castle. There you go. Anyway, so it's as political as I'm going to get on this. I'm not delving into it. I bought it sight unseen. I just bought it on the pre-order. I thought, sod it, I've just missed the Nerds one. I want this. And look at this beauty. It is gorgeous. The Ministry of Truth Twisting. Right? Just such fabulous names for yarns as well. So it's a 75% blue face Leicester, 25% nylon. So it's a standard fingering, 4-ply weight, 100 grams, 425 meters. So that's gobsmacking. And then I saw this other one. Psychosocial, so it's Lady Persephone sock. Same as before, blue face Leicester and everything. Right, so they are stunning. I was really annoyed when COVID happened because not only did it stop my driving lessons, but I was going to go up to Countess in Manchester, spend a day up there and squish loads of beautiful yarn in person. Unfortunately, I'd planned this for April, and by then we were into COVID-19 and there was no way in hell that I was going to get up there. So hopefully next year maybe, because I don't think she's going to open at the minute. Let's have a look. And the last thing in my bucket, is some stunning blue yarn. This is another destash, so great thing about this is not paying full price for it. Knit Witch's yarn, hand dyed, sorry, in Wales. Sock yarn, 4-ply, 75% pure wool, Blueface Leicester, and 25% nylon. Yep. Called Sapphires, 100 grams, 425 meters. Absolutely bloody gorgeous. Look at that. Unfortunately, I don't think they're dyeing anymore. I did email them, and yeah, I emailed them. and I've had no reply, so I'm presuming that they've gone now, which is a real shame. If Knit Witches ever starts dying again, I'll be very happy, I tell you. But so that's the last one. So oh, these are gorgeous. I need to sort out my yarns, really. I need to sort them out, because once I finish the continuous mitred square, aka the plague blanket, which is the blanket I've been doing during this time, once that's finally finished with those 2 little borders I've got left to do, then I can cast on and not feel guilty about it. I thought, no, I'm not going to do it, I'm going to stick with it and just do it. I think the Susan Somner, oh, I can't think what the name is. I've mentioned this before. I'll put the little picture up again anyway. So her, she's got a fabulous pattern out, and there's a couple of others that are stonking. One I think is called Celiosis Sweater. No, can't remember him. Again, I'll put a picture of that up. Bugger, can't remember that. That's on my Instagram. It's, I said, as soon as the pattern was released, I was going to buy it and start making it. The pattern's been released, and it's Celiosis Sweat Jumper. It's a funny name, and it's shown in like a brown with like pinky speckly colour work here from One of a Kind yarns. I think they're South African. Their stuff is bloody gorgeous, I have to say. I'm just thinking South African, but I will get round to getting some, but I need to knit some up first. That's the thing. I'll knit some up first, and then I can treat myself maybe later in the year to stuff from One of a Kind yarns. But this jumper is fabulous. It's on Ravelry now. I bought it. Didn't hang around with that one, just got it. It's a nice inclusive size as well, and it's double knit, so that's good. So I thought, he said, well, if I haven't got enough double knit, and I've got some of my vintage double knit as well, so I'd like to make it a size bigger, so I want it quite a big oversized one. Otherwise I'll put 2 fingerings together to make a double knit and swatch it. I will swatch it properly so that I can make sure that I have it the right size, because and I want the swan show, and I've forgotten who that's back. I'd seen it on Ravelry and picked it up, and then I saw again Chevy Roll was doing the swan show, and I thought, oh god, that's nice. I think it was the same one as well, or it's I think it was the same, because it's called the Swan Show, and it was fabulous. I mean, I love Chevy Roll. She brings joy into my life. She's great to watch. She's very approachable. She's very normal. It's not like sitting back and you know, it's just like she gets really, you feel like she's, you know, you're just talking with a friend, or listening to a friend rather. So Chevy Roll, C-H-E-V, oh, Chevis. Well, I'll put the link in anyway, because she's fab. Yeah, I can't think of what else at the minute. So the Swan Show was one I want to make. This Celiosis sweater, the Suzanne Stomner one. So that's 3 jumpers I want to knit. So I best crack on with them, isn't I? Anyway, so talking of cracking on, I've got to get ready for work now. So I'm at work tonight and work tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm going to love you and leave you, and hopefully stay safe. So well, anyway, right, so like the video, please like the video, watch it through if you can. If not, you can just skip along little bits, which is a thing I often do with videos and stuff on YouTube, and that just get to the bits you like. And then yeah, subscribe. That was the other word, I couldn't think of it then. Subscribe to the channel, please. And if you like, you can join the Ravelry group. You can catch me on Instagram as Looping Twisted, and on Facebook I have a page as Looping Twisted. And what's it? Ravelry. Thiscraftychicken. I'm looking forward to Britspin this year. That's the next thing. Tour de Fleece I think is on at the minute. I don't think I'm going to make that, but I'll have a look for that and see if I've missed it. So I've got quite a bit of little bits of fluff of different breeds now, so that would be interesting to see. Failing that, yeah, Britspin is the next thing. I think that might be in August, so I best get off my ass, and get back on that wheel, I think. Right, so I think I'll say goodbye for now. Hope you're all well, stay safe, stay 2 meters apart, And if you're going back to work, just be cautious and make sure that you think of other people. I think that's been the best thing about this time. It's been some horrendous things have happened, but some really good things have happened. Oh, just quickly, just talking about horrendous, what's happening in America at the minute. It's not a thing I sort of hold a flag up to and shout about and that. And I know some people, I've done quite a lot of podcasting on this. It's not my way of doing stuff, not how I deal with things. I'm very much a person who thinks it's better to change things by how you do stuff. So I won't be getting involved in the debates. That may be a good thing or a bad thing compared with some people. It might make some people against me, it might make some people for me. But I just think we should just be kind. Think of how to change things without being nasty to other people. So that's it really. Yeah, like the video, subscribe, please subscribe, and then I'll see you next time. Okay.